Hello everybody, welcome to the mobility and core session. We're going to start with some mobility exercises to try to get your upper body moving, and then we're going to work down to your lower body. We'll get into some core and finish with some static stretching. So to start off with, I want you on your feet. You're standing shoulder width apart, so shoulder width, and then just align your feet with that. Now we're going to try to open up your arms in a Y shape. Now what it looks like from side on is your arms are going forward and you're dropping your shoulder blades back. So we're going to do 10 repetitions. So you're dropping your shoulder blades, setting them back and down as you go up. 1, 2, 3, creating that Y at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 to go, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay, now we're going to create a T shape. So the T shape is you're still setting your shoulder blades back and down, but your arms should be at about shoulder level at the top, and then just down to your side. So what it looks like from there is you're coming up, and then you're going down to the side, setting your shoulder blades back and down. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, so for the last shape that we're going to do is the W. So creating your arms at a right angle, elbows in line with your shoulders. You're going to come forward and then you're going to come back. But the whole time you're trying to keep your elbows in line with shoulder level. You might not be able to go back all the way, but you just go back as far as you can. Don't try to hyperextend your back in order to do it. So keep your back nice and straight. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 to go, 9, last one, 10. Good, and that should have warmed up your shoulders quite a lot. So now we're going to bring it back where we're going shoulder roll. So this is much more relaxing. You're trying to lift your shoulders up towards your ears, then set your shoulder blades back and down. Obviously they won't reach your ears, but they're in the direction of. So we're going to do 20. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we're going to do big arm circles. Coming forward, try to keep your arms relatively straight, but opening them out to the side, creating as large a circles as you can. So going forward, that's what it looks like from side on. Trying to get your arms back. Okay, let's do 10 repetitions. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go back. So circles going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake your arms out a little bit. We're going to do individual circles now. So we're going to go forward with one side. So you've got to be able to get more range of motion here because you can pivot with your hips a little bit to open up your arms. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. So we're going to do 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go back in reverse. 1 on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go back to the other arm, go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to create a diamond shape with your hands. So spread your fingers as far apart as you can from one another. Reach your hands up in the air and then bring your elbows in towards your body as you go down. Then create a prayer position as you reach up. Then create a diamond shape and then come back down. We're doing 10 repetitions. Okay, let's go. Reach up, create the diamond, bring those elbows in, setting your shoulder blades back and down. 2, 3, 4, trying to reach up, creating that prayer position, going up, then create the diamond. 5, 6, 7, 8, spreading those fingers far apart from one another once they separate. 9, last one, reaching up, create the diamond. 10, well done. Okay, so now what you're going to do, spread your fingers far apart from one another again. Have your hands out about 45-degree angle. You're going to look to the left and you're going to create a semicircle across the front of your chest. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, we're going to do 5 on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, setting shoulder blades back and down. 8, 9, 10. Good, back to center. Now what I want you to do is kind of have like a claw-like grip, like that. So just fingers spread and then on both sides, claw-like grip. You're going to turn your hands around, palms facing up, thumbs facing down. Have your hands just in line with your ears, just above on your temple, and then try to bring your elbows in. If you can get them to touch, great. And then out. We're going to do 20. That's 2. Well, let's say that's 1 because I'm probably ahead of you. 2, 3, 4. Open up your chest as you go back. 5, 6. Setting your shoulder blades back and down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Good. Your shoulders should be feeling pretty warm about now. So now we're going to open up and see if we can engage your chest. So you're going to have your hands in front of you like that. And then you're just trying to open up your chest the best you can for 10. Arms are straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to work into the middle of your back, into the thoracic. Have your hands forward. Imagine you're grabbing onto 2 handles. Then you're trying to get your elbows back beyond your body. Set your shoulder blades back and down. So set them in the pocket. Just go forward and back. Good. 3, 4, we're going to do 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Okay, so now we're working into our lower back. So I want your feet shoulder width apart. Hold on to your elbows, or you can just clasp your hands together like that. And you're going to rotate from side to side to try to get some mobility into that lower back. So decide what hand position. You can cross your arms, or you can have your hands interlocked, whatever feels more comfortable. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 10 each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now, side bends. So imagine you're in between 2 walls that are blocking you from going forward or back. You can only move laterally side to side. So you've got 2 options here. You can either just go side to side, which will stretch your lateral obliques, or you can add your upper body and get a deeper stretch through those obliques as you go over the top. Okay, so choose the one that you want to do. We're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Okay, now we're going to interlock your fingers behind the back of your head. You're going to try to point your toes together like your pigeon toe, so they're moving in at a 45-degree angle. You're going to lock out your knees and squeeze your quads. You're going to open up your chest and just hold this stretch. So you should feel a good stretch in between your upper and mid-back. So as you interlock your fingers, you're trying to get your elbows back as well to try to really open up your chest and stretch your back. Your upper back, that is. We're holding here. This is the only static stretch we're going to do. It's just going to help you in loosen up that upper back so that when we do a forward bend, we should be able to get down a little bit lower. Keep holding this position. I know your arms might be a bit tired from all the work we've done dynamically on your upper body so far, but we're moving into your lower body now. So well done for sticking in there and getting through it. You've done well. Okay, let's take a few of those stretches and try to implement them into your day, especially the ones that you think you're particularly weak at, so that you can improve, because that must be an area that you need to improve on. Okay, feet shoulder width apart like we were before. I'm going to show you side on so you can see each vertebrae moving one at a time as I go down. I try and keep my legs locked out. Now get to a point where you physically can get to with your knees locked out. Now if your knees are bent and you're down on the floor like that, that's no good because we're trying to engage our hamstrings. So then slowly come back up, one vertebrae at a time, until you're into an upright position. Engage those hip flexors by standing really upright so your head, shoulders, hips and heels are in line. Okay, so let's go down again. Keeping those legs locked out. We're going to do 10. And it's going to take a while to get down there. We're going to hang out for a few seconds. And then we're going to come back up. Engaging our hamstrings. Pushing our hips forward. Looking straight ahead. Set those shoulder blades back. That's 1. Hold for a few seconds. Then we start to come up. Placing one vertebrae on top of the other. Push those hips through. That's 2. There we go. Slowly coming back up. That's 3. Slowly going down towards the floor. Hold for a few seconds. Placing one vertebrae on top of the other as you come up. 5. Take your time. Feel a good deep stretch as you go down. Place one vertebrae on top of the other. Until you go to an upright position. Set your shoulder blades back. 6. Down we go again. Feeling that stretch in your hamstring. Trying to get a little bit further each side as you go through that stretch. 7. Down we go again. Locking out. Making sure our legs are locked out. Work our way down. You might have started at your shins and now you're at the lip of your shoes. 8. 2 to go. This is a stretch that everyone should implement in their day. Our hamstrings are very tight from sitting down and flexed positions. It's 9. So we really need to lengthen that muscle. It's going to help prevent injuries, especially when you're exercising quite intensely and you're going from a seated position. It's like going from 0 to 100. You need to make sure that those muscles are used to being in that range of motion rather than doing it extremely. Try to do it all the time and build it into your routine. So the next stretch we're going to do is lifting your knees up. So we're going to do knee lifts for 10 on each side, but you can choose to grab just underneath your kneecap and then push your hip forward. So it's a better angle from side on. You can see as I push forward. Okay, so choose what you feel comfortable with. You might want to have a wall, stand behind a wall so that you won't fall backwards. But let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're doing kickback. So imagine there's a wall in front of you. You can't move forward. You can only kick back. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 on each leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The next stretch, you've got two options again. You can either touch the inside of your foot, and to be honest, you don't even have to touch. You might just want to lift that knee up like that. Now, if that causes you any ache or pain in your knee and in that joint, you can just go into knee lifts. But you're either doing that or you're just touching. And then the second option, or probably the third option, because the touch is in there as well, is grab your shin, grab your foot, and lift it up. Oh, and don't lose balance in the process. So, let's see if I can do it a little bit better. 1, 2. So we're going to do 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Okay, now we're going to make our way to the floor. You've got a couple of options here. So this is a crouching hamstring stretch. You take a wider stance. I'll show you front on to start off with. Your hands are on the inside. You look straight ahead and you set your shoulder blades back and down. Now you've got the stance there. You can see from side on what it looks like. So I'm setting my shoulders back. I'm not rounding like that. I'm trying to look straight ahead in this position. Now you might not be down this way. You might be here, which is fine. Because we're not moving a great deal. What we're trying to do is straighten those legs, locking out, and then as I straighten, I'm looking through my legs, and then I'm dropping back down into it, looking straight ahead. Okay, if you're up here, you might just be straightening from there. And let's say you can't hold on to your feet, so the key is just to straighten your legs, even if your arms slide up. Okay, let's do 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, now take a knee and bring that leg forward. Now the shin wants to be vertical, the ankle and the knee want to be in line. Now you're going to put your hands on the inside and that foot will be on the outside. Your hands will be shoulder width apart. Two options. First option is just being on your knee, and then you're going to lift the hand that is nearest your foot up in the air, reach it up, keep it in line with the other arm, watch your hand as it moves through that movement. Okay, so you reach up. Good. The other option, to take that leg off the floor and to do the same action. Okay. And then there is a third variation where you're trying to bring your elbow to your ankle and then you reach up, elbow to ankle. It just gives you a deeper stretch. Okay, ready? Let's go 10 on each side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Change sides. Okay, get in the position that you've chosen. And let's go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 to go, 9, last one, 10. Well done. Okay, from there, I want you to sit in a child's pose. Through the child's pose, you're going to bend your elbows. Now, you've got two options. The first option is you just come forward, push your hips forward, hold into what's called cobra stretch for 3 to 5 seconds, and sit back into cobra. Now, sit back into a child's pose, sorry. And now, the other option is you're going underneath an imaginary fence that is in line with your hands. You duck under that fence and you come into the cobra. Okay, and then you just sit back in that child's pose again. So we're going to do 10. Ready, go. So I'm going to do the duck under. I'm going to go the other side, hold cobra a few seconds, go back into child's pose for a few seconds. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 3 to go. 8. 9. 10. Well done. Okay. So now you're going into a cat-cow position, so your hands should be in line with your shoulders, your knees should be in line with your hips, feet just on the floor. Looking straight ahead, slight bend in your elbows, set your shoulder blades back and down as you kind of hollow out your back. It's like a smiley face. Your back should be shoulders and hips are high. There's a curvature in your back. Now you're going to lock out your arms, tuck your chin towards your chest, and then round your back to a sad face or a hill or a belly. Belly? No, it should be a hill. I'll get it right. And then go back into that position. Good. Into the cow position. Then we move into the cat position. We lock out our elbows, tuck our chin into our chest, suck our stomach in, round our back. And then we bend our elbows, hollow out our back, push our hips back, looking straight ahead, setting your shoulder blades back. Then you lock out your elbows, tuck your chin into your chest and round your back, sucking your stomach in. And then you bend your elbows, looking straight ahead, hollow out that back, push those hips back, set the shoulder blades back and down. And then you lock out your elbows, tuck your chin into your chest, round your back, suck your stomach in. Good. Okay. Now, I want you to lie on your front, rest your hands on your head. You're going to push the front of your thigh, your quadriceps, in towards the floor as well as your hips as you kick one leg back and then you do the other. We're going to do 20, 10 on each side, okay? Rest your head in a comfortable position. It might be side on. Ready? 1, Really push your front of your thigh, 2, in towards the floor as you do this exercise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now roll onto your back, and we're going to put our feet together, extend our arms out, and go knees side to side. So try and stretch our lower back here. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor the whole time as well. That's the key. You don't want to compromise your form to try and get your knees to the floor. They might not get to the floor. You've got to work on your mobility in that lower back. There might be other things stopping you from doing that. But to be honest, the key is if you can keep your shoulders down and gradually increase your range of motion, that's in a lot better position than trying to force a stretch. Let the weight of your legs do the work. Over time, you'll be more flexible, you'll be able to get into this position. Now, you might find that this stretch is quite comfortable. There are other variations. You can always put your feet shoulder width apart, and then you can get a bit of a deeper stretch as you try to bring that knee, the top knee, towards the ankle of the other foot. So you've got various options that you can do. You can do straight leg as well, so you can bring that straight leg across like that, and then straighten the other leg, bring it across. So whatever stretch that you feel is giving you a deep stretch in that lower back and maintaining your shoulders on the floor, that's what I want you to do. Okay, you're going to grab your shins for the next stretch, just below your knees, and then I want you to cradle your body and rock forward and back. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. And then straighten one leg, bend the other, and then the straight leg you're lifting up. Okay, let's go up as high as you can. We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel your hip flexors and your hamstring on that stretch. Ready? 1, 2. If you can flex your toes towards your body, even better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, now in this position, I want you to engage your core muscles. So imagine that coin sits on your belly button. That coin sits on your belly button that travels down towards your spine. Now it's at your spine, it travels up your spine to sit underneath your ribcage. So all that weight that was down here, it's shifted up to sit around the bottom of your ribcage. Another way to do it is if you cough and hold. So if I go and I don't let out that cough, then that's engaging your core as well. If you've ever had a coughing fit and had some sore stomach muscles afterwards, it's probably because you've been using your transverse abdominals, your core muscles, over time when you're probably not using them on a day-to-day basis. But if we can strengthen your core, then it's going to support your back, but also maybe if you have a coughing fit next time, it won't hurt so much. Okay, so I want you to set your core, so pull your belly button in towards your spine, tuck it underneath your rib cage, hold that position. Now, to find if your core is actually switched on, find your hip bone. Now, once you've got your hip bone with your index finger, move up 1 centimetre and then go inwards 1 centimetre. Now, engage that core by pulling your belly button in towards the spine, tuck it underneath the rib cage. It should feel hard. Now, if you release, you should feel it's soft and it pushes back. Engaging your core, hard, doesn't push back as much. You're feeling a solid base. Now, when you release, you can feel that it's soft. Okay, good. So, now that we've engaged our core, I want you to do a few options. You can either lift one knee up from the floor with your core engaged. Level 2 is having your legs up in the air and engage your core. Level 3 is to extend your leg out and then do the other side as well. Okay, we're going to do 3 on each side. Very slow, very controlled. Ready? Let's go. So see the speed that I do the repetition at. It takes probably 5 to 6 seconds just to do 1 repetition. That's 2. 3. We're halfway. 4. 5. Last one. Keep that core engaged. Good. Okay, that's 6. Well done. Now what I want you to do is you're going to lift your legs up in the air again. You might just have them a little bit off the air. Your hands are going to be on the floor, but you might be at a right angle. You might be straight. So you're going to go knee side to side. Now, if you can, you can do straight leg side to side. Okay, ready? We're going to do 5 on each side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, roll onto your front. You can either be on your knees, and you're going to go opposite hand and opposite leg, extending it out. Now you can do that on your toes if you want, and you're just lifting straight up. Just see how you feel in terms of your confidence. 5 on each side. Ready? Go. 1. Try to keep your shoulders and hips relatively square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Okay, now we're going to do a mountain climber. So you can either do it on your knees, extend the leg out, bring the knee in towards your chest, place that knee down, extend the leg out, bring that knee in towards your chest, place it down like that. Or you can do it on your toes. We're going to do them very slowly, okay? We're only going to do 10, but we're going to do it slow. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Okay, so we're going to get into our static stretches. We're going to go 45 seconds each stretch. I'll start with child's pose, so sitting back like that. Just rest your head in between your arms. Your arms are square, you can rest your head on the floor. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Relax, set those shoulder blades back and down. Enjoy the stretch. Focus on your breathing. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Good work. Okay, come out of that stretch. Now what I want you to do is have one leg forward, one leg back, and then bent so the side of the shoe is on the inside of your leg, and then you can reach forward. Now, if you can grab your shin, that's great. If you can get even further down and get to your toe, even better. Try to get your shoulder blades back and down, looking straight ahead as well. You're going to hold here for 45 seconds, and we're going to change legs. So we'll know the technique straight away. You're trying to lock out that leg, push the back leg in towards the floor. Get a nice deep stretch. Got 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's change sides. So straighten the other leg, bend that leg, put it on the inside, and then get towards your shin. Maybe you can grab your toe, but whatever you get to, you might have shoelaces that you can grab onto as well. That will help you get a little bit further. You can push against those shoelaces to keep your leg locked out, but work your way down the leg. Set your shoulder blades back and down. As you feel the stretch, try to get that knee down as well. See that knee out to the side? Should be sitting too high like that. You should be trying to push it down so that you get an extra stretch in your glute and your piriformis muscle on that side, on that leg. 10 seconds to go. Now see how you go with this next stretch. It's going to be stretching your groin, so you can try and put your feet together. Now if you have a pillow nearby, you might want to sit on a pillow, or if you've got yoga blocks, even better. So then that will help you get into the stretch. So you're going to push your heels together, and you're just going to sit down like that, trying to push each knee down towards the floor. Getting a really deep stretch in your groin, your hip flexor muscles as well. So hold this stretch, push those heels together. And you don't want to be rounded over the top. You want to set your shoulder blades back and down, looking straight ahead. In a very proud position. Keep driving those heels together. Good. Okay, now the next stretch we're going to do is we're going to take a knee. Now if you have something to, like maybe a couch or something where you can put your foot on top, so you lift your leg and you put something underneath it, maybe those yoga blocks as well, you'll get a deeper stretch in this quadricep muscle on that back leg. But if you don't have anything available, or that stretch is too intense to start off with, then just take a knee and then just try to tilt your pelvis forward. So forward and up, holding that stretch. If you do have something available to put your back foot on, you'll notice the difference. You can push against that object, whether it be a couch or a pillow or a yoga block. It just gives you a deeper stretch through that quadricep. Okay, try to look straight ahead, keep your back relatively straight, tilting your pelvis forward. We've got about 15 seconds to go on the side. And change legs. So, hold that position, tilt the pelvis forward. Good. Straight ahead. Feel that stretch in the quadricep, as well as your groin. Nice deep stretch. Ten seconds to go. Okay, now from that position, try to make your way up to your feet. And then you're going to interlock your fingers together. You're going to bring them out in front. Then you're going to lift them up over your head. You're going to gaze towards your hands. Then you're going to set your shoulder blades back and down. That's important. So making sure that you're setting your shoulder blades back and down, opening up your chest as you hold this stretch. Ready? Let's go. Interlock your fingers, put your hand over the top, slightly gaze. Now if that hurts your neck, you can just look straight ahead. But what I want everyone to do is set your shoulder blades back and down. Now you'll instantly feel that stretch coming across that band of your upper to middle back. Good. Lock out your knees and squeeze your quads at the same time. Holding this posture. You've got 10 seconds to go. And then just relax your hands down. Well done. I hope that session has loosened you up and that any aches or niggles have been alleviated or on the process to being. Great work. Keep it going. Make sure that you incorporate stretching in your daily routine. That's key. So when you do the session again, you'll notice progressively that you're improving and that you're getting more flexible and less prone to injuries. Take care. See you soon.